Alright, so we have got Infinite versus Arcane. Made Infinite already 5 rounds up. But that's to be expected on the defensive side. Of course on Domville. As we don't know opening frags as of yet. Is gonna go ahead and need some something on the A side, but didn't land out. Try and push the over this, but there's a shotgun there, so perhaps not the best thing to do, as Atom has just been picked off by Half-Fast. Blur just spotted the player over at the gate, but Smoker will pick up Blur regardless. Okay. King find an entry, but there are 2 men down, and I'm afraid this round is gonna go towards Infinite's way. Dido will pick up Skiz there. Scaffa boy onto Dido. Solid on his own now as JP has just picked up Scaffa boy.
Allies eliminated.
Smoker is there and picks up Solid. 6-2. A 4-round lead there for Infinite, which is good. They really should be in the lead, definitely on the defensive side. Look at Half-Fast just jumping up and down. Some nades are gonna come out from the Arcane boys, taking up Infinite quite heavily, but not getting frags. Skiz does open up onto G-Ape. Trying to defend the bottom spawn house. That readout failed out. He does land it onto Blur, skill onto Solid. Skiz getting himself a second frag of the round into skill. Smoker has just picked him off, had to now down and out as well. Courtesy of Half-Fast. Scaffa boy, your last man. Scope in hand, but Half-Fast is there with a Thompson. Scaffa boy comes on top with a headshot on with a pistol headshot, but hey, Smoke will be there to pick off Scaffa boy 7-2. Scaffa boy, alright. I'll spectate him right now. We do see Blur getting tagged up. Skiz will open up onto Dido. Scaffa boy is looking for frags, but the bomb's actually gone down on B, and where's Infinite to stop it? Smoker did land the nade frag there, but that's onto Skill with the shotgun. Solid onto Jabe. Smoker back onto Solid. Fast and Smoker remain. You have to go towards B to defuse it, but still 2 more plays to find as Smoker does land it onto Scaffa. Back into Half-Fast. Play coming out from Smoker. Pair of positions of Arcane. He does land onto Blur with a nice Thompson kill, but hats on. 1-on-1 now. Does he have a secondary weapon though? He does. So it's all fine. Actually, a smoke coming out from Smoker, and the clock's taken away already. He can't do it anymore. Hatton will pick him off. 7-3. So that's a surprising round from Arcane, and I'm really surprised how they could just walk in towards B and plant it. So far, no frags have been found by either of the teams. Skill has already managed to push himself up to the church side. Now giving his position away by making that sound. Gets a nice shot in onto Skiz there, but that's how we'll pick off Skill in return. So 4 and 4. Did we see a player pushing in the back? No, it was actually Dito just sitting at the gate. Jape did spot a player over at the orphanage. Blur being tagged up by Jameson B44, of course. Just gonna go ahead and nade over. Didn't land the frag though. Jape onto Hatton, just killing them above that smoke. Solid nearly getting that frag there. Back onto Dito. Dito will pick off Scaffa Boy with his grenade frag. Jape onto Blur, getting himself a second frag of the round. And it's all into Solid. What can happen? Half Fast will pick him off. Solid down, 8-3. Right, Scaffa Boy it is, boys. Scaffa Boy it is. Picking the bottom spawn house area. Did spot player there, but Smoker will pick up Skiz there. Go for a cheeky no scope, but not happening for him. Another frag has just happened from Dito. Blur and Hatton will get 2 return frags onto Dito and Smoker. Skill will shut down Blur. Scaffa Boy being shot in the back from Jape. Skill. Shotgun hat on your last man. Did get the frag onto Half Fast. Gonna look to plant the A side, throwing at the nade as well. Meanwhile, planting, but Skill will come around, picking off Hatton. Nice and easy kill. 9-3 a score, which is a very good haul from Infinite. And apparently Smoker quit playing for a while, but he started playing because of this LAN. Didn't know that. Still playing well. He's top fragging for his team. He's on 14 frags. Hatton on 10 for Arcane. Jape just spotted a player there crossing towards the second orphanage, going back in fact. Tom will pick up Skill with the early nades. Jape nearly tough as well. Throw a nade towards the church. Scaffa Ball will shut down Dito. She had another nade. Messing around, wants to clear out this church side, wants to make sure there's no one there. We still have a full lineup of Arcane remaining. Solid in White House. Has just picked himself up an M1 Garant, but hey, Blur is there on the mid street, picking off Smoker. Jape with a return frag onto Hatton. 2 on 4, but Infinite like 2 men down, so it's gonna be a hard task for Hefest and Jape to do so. Jape will find Scaffa Boy, which is a good start. Still 3 more Arcane players to find. Jape being tagged up in the back now, but perhaps they could go for this A side. Jape only can get a peek here. He did rattle off a couple of shots, but was in vain. The bomb's been planted though, which is a good thing. Skez has just killed Half Fast. Oh, once again onto Jape. Great stuff from him. And the defuse is gonna come in. 9-4 your score.
Explosives diffused. Axis win.
And to be honest, that was a good start for this half from Arcane. If they can keep that one up, they might even beat Infinite. But still, we have got a 5-round deficit, and still we have a dangerous Smoker around, which could be causing trouble because he has the scope for Infinite. He's gonna be looking to get some opening kills quite soon, but so far none are being given by the Arcane side. Gonna go towards the orphanage. FS is just gonna nade it first. Make sure nobody's hiding over there. Gil throwing out the smoke. Jape waiting for the set nades when he can do it. It's gonna be going towards top spawn house. Nades on landing though, which is quite unfortunate for the Infinite, but Arcane gonna be looking to stop this A push. Blur to spot a player there through the smoke. Skill will finish off Blur. Scaffa Boy onto Jape. It's the bomb planner actually. Or Half-Fast has just put himself up onto the red ruin. Skill will get himself the frag onto Hatan. Scaffa Boy will get himself the return frag onto Skill. 2 on 3. Smoker onto Skess. 2 on 2. And Scaffa Boy and Solid will be battling it out against Smoker and FS. Solid will pick off Smoker. FS remains. Scaffa Boy is over at top spawn house and Solid over at B. FS has to make his move. He's got 18 seconds left on the clock. He just spot him but misses those shots. Solid will get a frag onto FS. And it's going to be 9-5. Another good round here from Arcane. Is going to be watching the cross with his scope. So far not having any luck with it. Wow, Skess will get the nade frag onto Jape in the church. Watch the sky, he says. And Smoker does get himself the return frag onto Scaffa Boy. Once again, we can see 2 players over at Orphanage. Gonna do some nades, gonna do some, give some pressure here. Skill will be smoking. This will be nading. Actually, had 2 nades. Just get tagged up there from the MP44 of the Arcane players. Not sure if this push is gonna work out because it has been smoked. Skill also did smoke, but smoke is a little bit of in their disadvantage. As Hatan and Skiss do both get tagged up. Just come out, but okay, just not peeking. Blur will get himself 1 frag onto Smoker. Dido in reply to Blur. Hatan back onto Dido. 2 on 2 now. Skills come to the rescue of Half-Fast. Skill taking up Hatan again there. Find a frag, taking him up. Hatan being tagged once again. Just surviving. Almost being planted though. So Hatan will now have to go big. Oh wow. Skill just jumping around there. Trying to get the frag onto Hatan. Picked up by Half-Fast. 10-5. That's the first round for Infinite on the board for the Elite side. $17 frags so far. Let's see what he's up to. It's gonna be looking towards the speed link. Just try and get picks from the Elite sniper house. Skill will find 1 or 2 Hatan. With Skiss, he's been pinned down by 2 players, and the Infinite boys are just gonna go towards A very quickly, as they did get 2 quick kills there. Nade coming out from FS just to prevent any nade kills from happening. Just want to bait it out. Smoker does finish off Blur with the nade frag. Scaffa Boy picked off now, courtesy of Jape. So into Solid. Finds himself now in a 1 versus 4 situation. Does get the first frag onto Dido. 1 on 3 now. Still Half-Fast, Jape and Skill to find. And P44 in hand. Gonna have to go big. Here the player over at this right hand. can hear him. He can. Solid can. But that's a shotgun of skill, and he will pick him up. 11-5. They're just did spot a player there crossing towards B. He's gonna come out to his teammates. Nearly being naded there, but just surviving. Tito being tagged up as well, but no frags are being given by either of the teams as of yet. So Anton and Skis are gonna be looking to defend the orphanage from the coming onslaught of Infinite. Skill clearing out the church first, as Tito has just been picked off. Skill actually opting to go towards the orphanage side, where we see that's on there with his shotgun. Same smoke, of course. Can try and bait out some players here and there, but they're not just picking as of yet. Satan though. Sure they will be there. Scuffer Boy into Smoker. 3 more players left alive for Infinite. Satan will get himself the first frag onto Skill. Skis as well to half fast. It's all in the hands of Jape. And it's a 1-on-5. It's just sitting in the smoke, but yeah, just not gonna happen. 20 seconds left on the clock. He's got 5 more players to find. He's gonna go rush out with his pistol, but it's not to be. Solo will pick him off. 11-6. Now, since a lot of people want to see Scaffa Boy, I will pick it up with him. He's just going to be the one to be sitting in the top spawn house area, as Blur will get himself a nice first back onto Jape. Immediately Tito back onto Blur. Blur onto Skis. Scaffa Boy could well land, but didn't. That's on onto Smoker. Wait. Skill already being sneaky and managed to get himself way up there. Well, it's half-fast. Coming out from actually a full plant from Skill, and he actually did manage to get that plant on A. The nade was coming in too late. Skill to be careful, because there's still a player over at top spawn house. That's Scuffa Boy, but Arcane, make that move. I mean, they are just in such an awkward position, as FS will pick up the first one onto Hatton. So nearly getting the frag onto his own teammates. It's all left up to Scuffa Boy, getting himself the first frag. Turned out to be 12-6. Match point for Infinite. Just one more round for them to win this one. 6 more for Arcane to draw this one. So it's gonna be hard for Arcane to get themselves either back into the game, and yeah, it's gonna be hard. I mean, they've got one thing in advantage. They have got themselves on the defensive side, which should be the easier side, but Infinite are proving to be a tough opponent on the allied side. Just gonna nade the church now. Watch the church over there, but can't seem to find anyone. As we can see, Half-Fast and Skill once again going towards that orphanage. They really seem to like each other over there. Half-Fast does get 2 tags there, but it will get the frag onto Skis. There's one more player there in the form of Hatton. Skill will pick him off. And this is looking like a fantastic round for Infinite. It's 2 players being picked up from Arcane already. Blur being tagged up as well quite heavily. Tito will pick up Solid. Blur's kinda not gonna go down anytime now soon. Skill just missing that shotgun shot. Jape being picked up by Scuffa Boy. Smoker back into to Scuffa Boy, sorry. And Blur on the zone. It's gonna be 13-6.
Allies win.
Great play there from Infinite. And we'll see what game we're gonna be streaming next.